name is Tamarra Causley Robinson. I was certified by IPEC in 2009. And at the time that I got certified, thinking about why I wanted to be a life coach, I was really more concerned about other people and what I can do to help them in transitions, because I have an IT background, working for a large corporation, and every 2 minutes it seemed we were going through a downsizing and outsourcing of some sort. And I have a way with people, and people trusted me, so I figured this is the best kind of work to do. Someone actually told me that I was a coach, and because I didn't know what it was that I was enjoying doing. And so as soon as she told me, I went and did my research and found IPEC, and the rest is history. So always wanted, once I got there and found out that there was more to it than just helping other people, but really helping myself as well, I knew that this was absolutely the right choice for me. My business name, which is actually in the phases of being revamped, as many coaches know, right now it's Causley Robinson and Associates, and I'm rebranding, and soon it will be very different. The niche that I have has actually evolved over time. My niche is I work with women over 40 who are everything to everyone except themselves. And so I help women who have completely lost themselves to their jobs, to their homes, to other people, to other obligations, and help them to come back to center, breathe it out, and really help them to realize that the life that they live is their own, and to unapologetically go after what they want for themselves. And when they do so, then everyone else gets to be a better them because she's a better her. So it's my life work, and honestly, it's me. And so it's not too hard to see those folks, because I see them in me, and know that I live an awesome life right now and want that for everyone. My story is very interesting in that to everyone else, I was doing well and doing things that they never really dreamed of. But I was this little girl on the inside, just really afraid to take chances and living my life very, very carefully. And so the URL for my website tells a lot about me, and it's doitnow.com. And so I have pretty much learned how to get to these next steps in my life by pretty much just daring myself to do it. It sounds pretty bold, and have done it in ways that most people would not, but it has meant everything to me. So I have an IT background. I started at our firm very entry level. The next step was really for me to go from one large city to the biggest city in my mind, is New York City. I didn't think I could do it, but I said, I'm going to give it a try. And every single time I say I'm going to give it a try, it works out, and I learn more about myself. And so one of the things that I've always wanted to work on is public speaking. So when things are coming from my heart, it's not hard, but when it's lines and charts and data and all this other stuff, I would just completely fizzle. Not a good look for a woman who is a director of IT in a very, very large firm. And so Toastmasters and just learning and being a lifelong learner has helped me to really continue to step outside the boundaries. So now that I'm a full-time entrepreneur, after 25 plus years in corporate, I continue to push the envelope in daring, and continue to see who I continue to end up being. So that's my story. My success formula. So I know that I am a very personable person, and I do very well with relationships. And with the type of coaching that I do, the more people are connected to me, the more that they understand me and get to know me and know that I am an advocate for them. And so what I do with my clients and potential clients and people that I meet is to just be real. You know, people can see through fake, they can see through a line, but they can also see genuine. And my genuineness is a great part of my success story. And just being a down-to-earth person who doesn't have any problem with just saying, hey, this is who I am, and help people to be comfortable where they are as well. So that's a great deal of why people work with me. I also network a great deal. I belong to a couple of associations, and I make connections that are lifelong connections, not just for the moment. And I think that makes a huge difference for my clients as well. What drives me? So one of the things, especially in business, that drives me is to see people who have something to say but don't. That people who are in a place of wanting to have a voice around something and they can't. It really breaks my heart, actually. And so with the work that I do with women, one of the taglines I have is I help women to discover their voice, make their choice, and live their life one dare at a time. And so really, that is the thing that really helps to keep me going every day, is to help people to know that if they have something to say, that they can say it. They can feel comfortable in saying it. Another thing that drives me is working with young children, especially in urban areas, but kids overall. I know as a kid, I never trusted what my mom told me. I don't know why we do that, but we just don't. We hear it, but we don't trust it. And I know that there are people out there who have kids' interests at heart, and they tell them that they can. So for all of the messages that are out there in the world that tell kids that what they can't do and what they're not capable of, I can be that person who can help them to realize that they can. So working with young kids, that is like amazing. And absolutely working with women to help them to have a voice, because that's it. I mean, once women have a voice and we get it going, forget about it. It's about to change, and that's what it's about. My mantra, there are many, and I'm a quotes girl, I'm an affirmations girl too, but the one that is most powerful to me is the one from Marianne Williamson about our deepest fear. And so basically she says our deepest fear is not that we can't do what we can do, but we can, and that we're more than capable of doing that. And so dimming our light doesn't help us and help other people. So that's my mantra: don't dim your light. My advice to coaches, I call you all coaches in training because you all are coaches. But my advice to coaches in training who are out there about to get started is to stay in your own lane, go your own speed, and know that whatever is happening with and around you and your development and your life and your coaching, all of it is your journey. That is the one thing I wish someone had told me. I spent a lot of time looking to my left and to my right, and Gremlin was like all in here about what I wasn't doing and why I'm not going fast enough and who I'm not. So concentrate and know that you're in a perfect space, that if someone else has their website, great for them. If you don't worry about it. It will come about. Your business name is going to change. Just let it flow. Your tagline is going to change. Your audience is going to change. So just know to just let go and be a part and in the moment, and everything is going to be perfect because you're perfect.